All right, let's talk health news right now. This morning, we all know that the sun can cause sunburn, cancer, and wrinkles.
But it can also have other effects on your skin. Dr. Sevna Parikh is outside the studio with more. Good morning, Sevna.
Good morning, guys. Yes, I'm right outside. The sun is kind of making its way out here this morning, but there are these other effects on the skin that the sun can have, and most people don't really realize what it is. They think they're allergic to something, but check this out. 3 very common skin reactions that are all triggered by the sunshine.
When did this rash start?
When I first get the sun exposure, it comes out and then it stays throughout the summer.
For the last 3 years, Ellie McCall has had the same rash in the same place.
It itches like crazy.
She just learned that the rash is something called a polymorphous light eruption, also known as PMLE.
This can look like acne, it can look like hives.
Dr. Doris Day is a Manhattan dermatologist. She says PMLE is one of the most common summer rashes that she sees.
They get the same rash every time they have sun exposure, usually for the first time of the season.
It's caused by an increased sensitivity to the sun, but why some people are more sensitive is not fully understood. The rash usually goes away on its own. Dr. Day says that cortisone creams and antihistamines can help. You can prevent it by using sunblock, avoiding intense sunlight, and gradually increasing sun exposure times. Sylvia Roldan Dohi's skin looks great now with minimal makeup, but for years she suffered from another common skin problem that's caused by the sun.
I first noticed it, I think, in my late 30s, and I was horrified because all of a sudden I'm seeing these spots.
She has melasma. It's a patchy discoloration or darkening of the skin that's triggered by sunlight in women with a high level of estrogen, either from pregnancy or birth control pills.
The longer you're on any hormonal contraceptive, whether it's a patch or the pill or anything, and you get even a little bit of sun, it can cause a discoloration on the forehead, on the upper lip, on the cheeks, and even on the arms sometimes.
Dr. Day says it can be tough to treat, so prevention with sunblock is key. And the third reaction I wanted to tell you about, this one's kind of fascinating. It's called phytophotodermatitis. So phyto stands for plant. There are certain plants that have these compounds in them that are literally activated by the sunlight. So the most common ones are lemons, limes, even celery can do this. What happens is you get the juice on you. So you're putting a lime in your beer, your drink, or you're drinking a Bloody Mary and there's celery sticking out of your glass. Wherever it's hit your skin, if you then go out in the sun, you can literally end up with a red, blistering, burn-like reaction in that area. This can happen to anybody. We often see it in bartenders, but it doesn't mean you're allergic. It can happen to anybody. It's called phytophotodermatitis. Bottom line, you got to wash your hands whenever you're dealing with any of this or with lime juice. I think that one's fascinating. Rosanna, Lisa, back to you guys.
Thanks, Doc. You know, you hear about drinking and driving. Right now, drinking while sunning.
Yeah, apparently.
You've got to be careful.
Stay connected with MyFoxNY.com mobile. Download the iPhone app or text Fox5 to 46988 for other devices. Local news, weather, and traffic on the go with MyFoxNY.com mobile.